Okay, it's the Shanita frequency. Make sure your notifications on, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, I'm doing a quick energetic pull. Now, if you don't know, Chrisean Rock came out to show us or attempt to show us Junior's progress, or how Junior is progressing. Okay, now, a lot of people are upset. Okay, a lot of people are upset about her approach to her son's club foot. Okay, the approach that she is taking. A lot of people are saying that she's faking it, which I don't feel like she's faking it. Okay, I feel like she may not be taking an approach that people agree to. Yes, okay, there are non-surgical approaches to dealing with clubfoot in children, especially if it was neglected. Okay, so not everybody wants to take a surgical approach, which that is, you're right. Okay, we have different beliefs, different ways of dealing with things. Okay, and I want to make this clear before I move on. Everything in this video is alleged and in my opinion. And everything in this video was created for entertainment purposes only. Okay, a lot of people are still stuck in the past when it comes to Junior and Chrisean. Okay, um, and I am in no way excusing her mistakes. Okay, I am in no way excusing whatever, okay, mistakes that she made. Okay, in no way, if there's even any mistakes that anybody can prove that she made, right? Okay, I want to say this is that when you are carrying a child, okay, when you are carrying a child into this world, you have got to be careful about the type of spirits that you are around. Okay, when you are conceiving these children, and when you are getting pregnant by these people, these men out here, okay, you have got to be careful about what kind uh, of spirits that you entertain while you are creating children and bringing them into this world. Okay, I do feel like that people just blame Chrisean completely, okay, for the environment or whatever she went through while she was being pregnant with Junior. It's almost like nobody is asking, okay, about the person who fertilizes the seeds. Okay, and what part they play in it. Right? Nobody's talking about the environment. Okay, because just as well as we are accountable and we have to be accountable for what we do, okay, we're not going to sit here and act like our environment and the people that we deal with don't play a part in the decisions that we make. And I'm sorry to say this, but being pregnant don't change whatever you're going through. All right? Having a child in your womb does not stop whatever the environment is. Okay? And so Junior is a reflection, in my opinion, of the environment and the people that Chrisean was around while she was carrying this baby. Okay, yes, it's her baby. Yes, she should be accountable, right? But why does everybody and everything else get a pass? Okay, why does everything, if we gonna tell the story, we got to tell the whole story. We gotta look at it all. Okay? We can't just sit around and keep just blaming one person when are many people who are involved in the downfall and the health of Junior. All right, but we blaming one daggone person. Okay, one daggone person when there were influences, when there were people around who could have said something. All right, who could have did something. Okay, but I'm not even gonna go into that. All right, I'm not even gonna go into how I feel like Chrisean is the scapegoat, and that don't make her perfect. Okay, I'm not saying that she perfect. She made some decisions I just wouldn't have made. Okay, but we all doing what we know how to do. Okay, we're all doing what we know how to do. And if you don't know any better, if you don't hold on y'all. If you don't know any better, you're not gonna do any better. Okay? If you know any better, you're not gonna do any better. You got to know better to do better. Okay? And so I love how people riding for Junior. Y'all supposed to ride for Junior. Okay, y'all supposed to ride for Junior. That's what you supposed to do. He a baby. But we also gotta allow people to evolve. Okay, we gotta allow people to grow. We gotta allow people to heal. And just because somebody isn't taking approaches that you want them to take doesn't make the approach fake. Just because somebody isn't doing what you would do, it doesn't mean that it's not going to work out. Okay? First y'all wanted the girl to get the boy to help, and now that she in a better mental space. Okay, because without your mind, baby, you can't make no decisions. Okay? Without being in your right mind, in a healthy mental space, you are not going to be able to make good decisions. And so I'm not saying to make excuses for Chrisean Rock. But if you see that she trying, and if you really care about Junior, then you got to care about his mama's mental health. You can't throw, Chrisean away and only care about Junior. They are a package deal. A package deal. So if she was homeless and had been living in her car allegedly, she's able to be in a more stable environment with her child, and it looks like she in a more stable environment with her child, and she is trying to approach his care the best way that she can. Give her a clap for that without beating her down, because the more that you beat up on her mental health, it affects the baby. It affects the way he gonna be taken care of. It affects if he gonna be neglected or not, because he's depending on his mother's mental health. And a lot of y'all don't know what's going on, but y'all painting complete pictures out of nothing. This isn't about picking a side. This doing better and doing better. And when you see that somebody trying to do better, you can't keep throwing their past in their face when they trying to do better, man. And just because they don't take the approach, because I went and did research, and what she is showing exercises for his foot. People talking about, oh, he can't get on the treadmill and do this, that with his foot like that. It's to strengthen his foot. These are exercises, man. Stop taking a narrative that people are putting out here with and just regurgitating it and go do the research, man. You can deal with club feet and children after it has been neglected. If it's been neglected, I don't even know. Because ain't nobody seen his daggone feet close up. All right. Non-surgical approaches to club feet. Evidently, she is in the beginning phases. Okay, she's either in the beginning phases. I can't be too sure about what phase it is. I guess that's why she's sharing the journey. My whole thing is, if she wants to share the journey, right? If she wanna approach the issues, if she's sitting there showing you that she sees there's an issue, and she's addressing it because she's in a better environment, a better mental space, why would you come along to beat her out of the space that she's in that clearly is allowing her to try? Why would you? This is what I'm saying, man. Y'all say y'all want the girl to be in a better space. Okay, she in a better space. We see, and this is good for these mothers to see. See, this is good for these people to see. It's good for people to see. This is why it's on display. People need to see that you can change. People need to see that you don't have to live mistakes because people want to keep painting you as the same person. You got to allow people to change, man. You got to allow people to do better. When they trying to do better. Let the girl do better for her child. Even if it looks like you don't agree with it. That's not your damn baby. You don't get to tell somebody what to do with their baby. That's her baby. And if she don't have a logical approach to his foot, she don't have to. You really think the girl about to get on here and show his foot and show all this stuff knowing that there's medical professionals? You really think that's somebody that dumb? She is a first time mother and have no children before him. You're watching the mistakes. You're watching the mistakes, which means you gotta watch her fix the mistakes, man. Stop being so judgmental and using other people as a source to let your mess out on. Because half of y'all done made mistakes and ain't even try to fix them with your daggone kids. Half of y'all made mistakes and didn't even fix them. We need to see, it's important to see her fix the mistakes because of the type of people who are looking at her, who look up to her. We need to allow her to fix the damn mistakes, man. So that the people can see that you can fix the mistakes. That you don't have to give up on your child. Even if you brought them in here in the wrong circumstances. Even if you made a bunch of mistakes. You still can turn around and try to fix your mistakes with your children. You still can turn around even if you neglected your child's club foot because you was homeless or because you was living in your car or because your mental space wasn't right. That you don't have to continue to neglect it. That you can do something about it. Let the girl fix the daggone mistakes, man. That's what life is about. Let her fix it. Y'all complain over everything, man. The damage is done, baby. We can't go back. We cannot go back and do it over. He's here now. But his care only gonna be as good as his mama's mental health. His experiences are only going to be as good as his mother's mental health. So beating her down, depressing her, sending a bunch of negative energy is going to do what? It's not going to make it better. And then people like, oh, well, she immature. Well, guess what? A lot of people are immature and stuck because they mamas and daddies didn't try to do nothing. We got grown people in relationships acting like children. This ain't nothing new. Everybody walking around trying to fix something or gotta get something fixed when their childhood, baby. You ain't perfect. That baby is not a mistake. That baby about to show y'all. That baby about to show y'all that there's something higher, baby. That baby about to show y'all that there's something bigger than them nasty words y'all throwing at him. Most of y'all dissing the child, baby. Most of y'all bullying a baby and making fun of a baby, and you gonna turn around and wonder why your baby jacked up because of what you putting out. I'm not saying college. I'm not saying deal with things with no accountability. But baby, accountability look like what she's doing. Okay? That's what accountability looks like. Remember, before she wasn't doing nothing. Okay? So evidently something is coming through. And while we can get through, we don't need to be getting through to her with negativity. We need to be getting through to her with support, with love, man. And if she immature, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Clap for her. We got to learn how to support people when we see that they got these childhood traumas. And stop always coming from this hate, man. clap for her. You daggone right. Evidently, nobody did. Evidently, it's what she need to be in a better space. Evidently, a clap is what she need to make better decisions for Junior. And if I'm saying I care about Junior, baby, and she need a clap to take care of Junior, here you go, baby. Some of y'all ain't never had no damn support, no love, no unconditional love, and don't know how to clap for yourself. So I understand why you can't clap for nobody else. If she trying, let her try, man. It's a how you giving some. You think somebody gonna take your advice and you nasty? Who gonna take your advice and you nasty? You done made fun of my back. Why the world would I take your advice? I'm gonna block out anything you saying to me. Sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about how you saying it. Allow her to pick herself up, man. For Junior, at least. Even if you don't like her and whatever, y'all got all this other stuff going on that can't be proved. I don't care. Nothing I can't prove, man. I don't care about no narratives and stuff that can't be proven. I'm talking about Junior. We talking about a baby that's dependent on his mama's mental health. He's only as good as his mama's mental health. The messages aren't going to get through negativity to it. Especially if she's in the place. It's going to bounce right off. It's not going to penetrate or nothing. Because you in opposition to a positive experience, to positive energy. I don't care about none of that other stuff, all this mess. We talking about Junior right now, y'all. He needs his mama's mental health to be in a good space. All that other stuff, if it's true, she gonna have to pay for the things that she did, baby. That's separate issues. We talking about Junior and his health. His health and his hair is only gonna be as good as his mama's energy, as his mama's mindset. So just think about that, y'all. Okay, yeah, so just think about that, okay? Just think about that. All right, and the chair and the treadmill and all that is a part of therapy. Even the chair that he's in, okay, creates balance for him to be able to learn how to balance his foot and everything. Okay, I was reading that club foot, isn't as painful as some people, because a lot of people think that it's extremely painful. Okay, just do your research. If you're gonna open your mouth about something, do your research, please. Don't just be regurgitating what people are saying, okay? You can treat neglected clubfoot or any clubfoot, okay? I don't know whether it's been neglected or not. I can't prove nothing. That's another thing, y'all. You can't prove nothing, all right? But what we can see, okay, is that there's some type of movement happening. All right, now everybody got to play their role. All right, I get it. I get it. But I'm going to choose to send the positivity on behalf of Junior. Choose to send the positivity in the love on behalf of Junior. Okay? It is what. Now let's read this energy. All right, let's read the energy around Chrisean Rock at this time. All right, what is the energy ancestors around Chrisean Rock at this time? Yep, and I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on motivating her. I'm gonna keep on motivating her because I understand how energy works. I understand how this thing work, baby. I'm just a little bit more ahead of the times. Okay, we got the moon coming out. Yeah, we got the moon coming out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got the moon coming out. All right, let's see what's going on here. So we got the moon, okay, and we got the eight of wands. Okay, yeah. So this is about intuition. Okay, I feel like the moon has lit up a new path for her. Okay, I feel like at this time she may be really trusting um her intuition. Okay, I feel like she may be more in tune. Like I said, I can see her aura. I can see how she look. Okay, I can see that she looks cleaner. She looks better. Her energy is different. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling like Chrisean may be getting some type of therapy. Okay, she may be in some type of therapy. Okay, I am getting the energy like I'm not gonna keep trying to prove myself. Okay, to people. It's like I'm getting the energy like I am going to learn how to validate myself. Okay, I'm going to learn how to validate myself. I'm going to learn how to really love myself so that I can really love my baby. All right, so that I can really love my baby. Okay, Junior is a reflection of how Chrisean felt about herself. Okay, Chrisean Jr. is a reflection of how Chrisean is either she was treated this way in her childhood, or she and it may be it's a reflection of her. Junior is a reflection of her. Okay, I feel like she connected more with her intuition, and she is a hard worker, man. Now you can say what y'all want about a man. This girl is about her money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something else too. Chrisean Rock's name rings bells, man. Okay, it may not ring the bells for the right reasons. It may not ring the bell for the right reason. But Chrisean really is a star, baby. Okay? This girl really is a star. I feel like more therapy and more work on her mental space and healing that childhood and healing all these traumas and things that are a part of her character. Okay, remember, we can only show up, okay, per the things we went through, experience. I'm getting a lot of trauma bonding, okay, but I am getting a lot of healing. I feel like the moon is coming out to reveal people to her at this time. Okay, all of these people that's out here giving her this advice, okay, are not good people. Yeah, all of these people that's out here claiming they've been given good advice and all this stuff, the reason why she wasn't taking it is because these people are in opposition to her highest good. These people are in opposition, man. My bad, y'all. These people are in opposition to her highest good. This is why she can't take the advice. This is why, and we talking about accountability, but we also gotta realize too, y'all, is that the ability to make decisions isn't just easy. There are factors, okay, that play a part in why you make the decisions that you. Okay, I know a lot of people don't want to think that deep. They just want to real surface. Okay, but I am getting some of this delay when it comes to Junior is about not trusting anybody. Okay, we got blessed and highly favored, man. This girl is blessed and highly favored. Okay, whether you like it or not, whether it doesn't appear the way that you want it to. Okay, this girl is blessed and highly favored with the right amount of work, okay? With the right amount of structure, stability. Man, I'm getting like with the right amount of therapy, the right amount of trusting of the intuition. Okay, I'm getting like backing out of the spotlight, man. But you know the spotlight is how she take care of herself and her baby. Okay, Chrisean is a representation of traumas, trauma bonding, okay, and a bunch of stuff that people go through when they don't have good structure. All right? Yeah, I'm getting like structure may have been an issue at some point. Okay, remember you can only be what you come from, what you experience. Okay, but I do feel like blessed and highly favored. Definitely. Okay. Your favorite among the people, the angry demons and low vibrational beings are jealous and send evil eye your way. It all bounce back and return to them. Any Anywho, your blessings are on the way. Keep being great, chosen. Okay, Chrisean is chosen for something. Okay, I believe that she's supposed to show the world that what we think success is. Okay, she coming to change the minds of the people. Okay, she's coming to change the minds of the people. This person that you looking at, this is not gonna be. This is a cover up, man. This character that you getting, this man, y'all don't even know the real Chrisean, man. Okay, that's what I'm like. Y'all don't even know the real Chrisean. Okay, y'all don't even know who she really is. I feel like this a character, man. Okay, I feel like she's smarter than what y'all think. Okay, I feel like she's smarter than what y'all think that she is, man. Like I'm getting like she may really, 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 really be on the flip side. Okay, seeking some of the best care, man. But because people are so judgmental, it's a lot that's going over people's head. Okay, this girl showing people exactly how judgmental folks can be off of very little information. Off of, man, social experiment is what I'm getting, man. Okay, and it really just showed you how people can make up stuff with very look, and it also shows you how people want to be in control of your life, of your children. Okay, people think they really entitled to you as a person. After they talk about you like crap, they want you to show you their whole life, man. After they sit and they say, you're not good enough. You're not anointed. You done faked everything. You're not good enough to connect with God because you Okay, you mocking God because you human, because you're not perfect. And who the heck is perfect? Okay, who in the heck is perfect? Nobody. Okay, nobody is. But the moon is has her connected with her intuition allegedly. Okay, yeah, there's some type of truth trying to come out, or some truths about people that are coming to her. Okay, yeah, I feel like there's some type of truth trying to come to her through dreams. Okay, yeah, I do see a lot of change though. Okay, the people don't like the change, so they gotta keep her in this old version of herself, because the truth is this, okay? The people don't want her to change, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why the people don't want Chrisean to change. The people don't want Chrisean to change because they need somebody to project their hate on. Okay? They need somebody to project their hate on. They need somebody to make them feel like a better mother. Okay? They need somebody to make them feel perfect, like they ain't made no mistakes. Okay? And so this is why the people don't want her to change. Okay? Because if Christian was to change, if people was to embrace the change, okay, then they would have to look at themselves. Okay, and the people don't want to look at themselves, man. And this is why I'm saying, Chrisean, keep pushing, baby. All right, don't let your past dictate your future. Connect with your intuition and make your changes, baby. And guess what? If you don't want to share nothing about your child, okay, if you don't want to share nothing about your child, while you make the better decisions for him, if it takes you out of a good um yeah, if it takes you out of a good spirit, okay, if it's pulling you backwards, okay, turn the cameras off. Don't you let these people Chris Brown you. All right? Don't you let these people convince you that you can't be a better mother to your daggone child. You put Junior first. Okay? Because these the same people talking about him and making memes about him and talking crap about a baby. Okay? Y'all are disgusted and passively doing it. Laughing at his condition, and in the same breath, while you talking about somebody's condition that is a baby, you want to judge his mother, okay, about how she taking care of it. Y'all are nasty. I see right through y'all behinds. All right, but it's okay, because everything that you put out, you get back, baby. All right, y'all think this internet got y'all safe, man. They got y'all thinking y'all safe on this internet. Y'all ain't safe, baby. All right, because the same thing that you do, it got to come back to you. And so a lot of y'all like to use excuses as to why you should bully a baby. All right, a lot of y'all like to use excuses as to why it's okay to pick on a child. All right, but all y'all gonna get it. I'm telling you. All right, all y'all faking trying to come back in and passively use Junior's name to make money, to passively use Chrisean and Junior's struggles to make money, and to kick her down. I've never seen so many people kick a person down. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you know you came up in this thing blessed and highly favored. That's how you know you came up in here Blessed and highly favored. Hold on, y'all. What in the heck is this not? Here we go. That's how you know it. So let them keep doing what they do, Chrisean. Let them keep doing it, okay? You can be, yeah. Keep doing it, okay? Y'all get mad if she don't come out and show y'all nothing. Then she show you nothing. It's not good enough, okay? It's not good enough for you. So we got the intuition coming out to expose people. Yeah, all the people coming out being fake, acting like they love Junior so much. Okay, they just love him and they worried about him. And what clout, right? I can't get no clout off of Chrisean Rock's name. Man, if you got a camera in your face talking about it, then you clout chasing. Then you clout chasing because you can go behind the scenes and say what you gotta say. But this is what these people do. Okay, and all they doing is exposing themselves because I feel a level up coming. Okay, Chrisean Rock's story gonna be one for the books, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This story gonna be her and Junior's story gonna be one for the books. Gonna be one for the books while y'all hating. Why y'all want to keep somebody in the past? I thought who she used to be was so terrible. But y'all want to keep her there though. Y'all want to keep her there though. Let her take care of her baby and make her money with her baby. Junior got his own generational wealth. Okay? Let him get to the bag. I see the whole setup. They don't even want Junior to have no wealth, baby. They don't even want Junior to make his bag. They don't even want Junior. Junior a whole celebrity, baby. They hating on Junior, baby. I can't make this up. They hating on the baby. And they think nobody can see it. Yeah, but this hard work coming through. Okay, this is a lot of communication spiritually that's coming through. Okay, we got the forward movement because guess what? Whether y'all like it or not, y'all don't stop nothing. See, people think they can stop your movement. They can't stop it. They gonna try to attach to it. I'm telling you, I done been through this mess, man. I done been through trying to change and people still was in the past with the old version of me. All right? You don't get to tell nobody they can't change and that their change ain't real because it don't look like change to you. Well, I'm sorry to tell you. How you feel about somebody's change doesn't stop it. Worry about your change. Worry about your change and stop being so invested in somebody else's change. Worry about yourself, man. Okay, and y'all still gonna put money in the bag. Y'all still gonna put money in the bag. I mean, I think Chrisean Rock probably get more views than the Kardashians, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Putting money in the bag. In the bag, baby. We got the Eight of Wands, okay? Yeah, she getting a lot of ideas, okay? She gonna stream Junior's journey. And I do feel like his journey is real, okay? We gonna see his journey, all right? And they gonna find something else to say. All right, they gonna say that the doctors ain't real. They gonna do all this mess. All right, they gonna do all this mess. All right. Yeah, and I'm hearing rock tard. Ho, I ain't no rock tard. All right? Because I believe in accountability. But I also believe in allowing people to change. You don't have to beat somebody down that's trying to change. Because remember what you put out. When it's time for you to change, ain't nobody gonna believe it. And see, that's what a lot of this mess is about. It's that people can't forgive themselves. So they have a hard time forgiving others. People can't forgive themselves. People don't want to allow people to change because they stuck. But the change is coming whether you like it or not, baby. The change is coming whether you like it or not. This is forward movement, baby, because of intuition. This is forward movement because people see how you move. Man, I ain't never seen so many people worry about a baby and don't give a daggone about them at the same time. Nasty word. Productivity. Big things coming. Big things coming. Let's get clarity, ancestors, on this acceleration. I just seen Jewish. Okay, so she might be dealing with some Jewish people or have some opportunities coming with some Jewish people that have power. Okay, something about to come in, baby. Something about to come in, and the people about to be so mad about it. Yeah, the people about to be mad about it. Your money is blocked because your house is dirty. Okay, listen, and it's in reverse. Money unblocked. Okay, money unblocked. Okay, she need to make sure her house clean because that's gonna block her money. Okay, but there's some money coming in whether people like it or not. Because what's for her is for her. You're watching somebody's journey. Sit back, get you some popcorn, and enjoy the ride. If you're not going to affect it positively, get out the way of the Star Seeds business, baby. Get out the way. We was made for this. And no, we not perfect. Man, we coming here jacked up. Let me tell you something about the Star Seeds. We come in here jacked up because we come to show you that you can be imperfect and still change. We are the definition of transformation. We got nobody really care and finding peace. Don't nobody care about what y'all talking about, man. Half of y'all ain't even fed y'all kids. You projecting. All them people worried about Junior and don't have good intentions, they was terrible mamas. Terrible mamas. That's why they know how to fix the mistakes, because they made some of the same daggone mistakes. Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of them can relate because they did some of the same things, but they want to act like that they ain't doing them. Yo, some of y'all made the same daggone mistakes, and that's why you know how to fix it. I can't make it up, because how you know how to fix it if you ain't make the mistake then? Because you did it. And that's why you can connect with the live. That's why you can connect with her videos, because it's a part of you in every one of them, ho! But you don't want to be real, though. You want to sit and act like you perfect. Like you ain't never done nothing wrong. Some of y'all was on drugs when y'all had your kids, acting like y'all wasn't. Don't even got the balls to show the world your mistakes. and want to sit online acting like you perfect, trying to keep somebody in the past so that you can look better, so that you can feel better. You don't run nothing. The change is coming whether you like it or not. And the more you fight up against the alignment, the change of somebody else, you gonna get pushed out the way. You won't become stagnant opposition energy. Finding peace. I told you, I feel like she's finding her peace. She finding her footing, and they don't want it. They don't want her to grow up. They don't want her to heal the trauma bonds. They don't want it, because if they wanted it, they would support it. If they wanted her to change and be a better mother, they would support her in being a better person. So we got finding peace and nobody really cared. Don't nobody care what these people think. We gonna get to the bag regardless, man. These be the type of people say they believe in God, but say that Junior ain't never gonna walk. He gonna walk, baby. It's a club foot. Okay? There are many approaches to fixing a club foot. Let her do what she got to do. Let her get the medical advice from the doctors, please. And do your research. I know y'all triggered, you're traumatized, half of y'all been neglected. I get it. But allow the change. Allow it to happen so that the baby can get what he needs, because his circumstances need to change. If y'all keep pulling this girl back into the version of herself that y'all keep saying is toxic and causing problems, then that's you like the conditions. So support the change. Supporting the change is what makes Junior's life better. Supporting the change is what puts her in a better mind state. Support the change. But I feel like the change is coming whether y'all like it or not. Okay? Peace is coming in whether y'all like it or not. We got Mother Nature, baby. I can't make this up. We got Mother Nature. We got trans energy. I do get the energy like somebody like transsexuals, okay, that may be attached to her or have been attached to her, okay. I am feeling like there's some secrets about some trans energy. Okay, yeah, I feel like there's some secrets, man. I ain't even gonna say what I see, but I do feel like there's somebody in opposition to her who likes trans women. Okay, there's somebody in opposition to her that just don't want this peace for her, that likes trans women. Okay, like I said, we got Mother Nature. Okay, so I feel like she being called to get into nature, to heal. Okay, I hope that she get this video. We all from the same place. Shout out to Baltimore, baby. All right, so we got the Mother Nature card. Okay, so she may already be in nature, connecting with herself. Like I said, I'm feeling like peace is coming in for her. Okay, I think that a lot of people think when it comes to life, that peace belongs to some and not others. That change, like I'm learning that people like to create the illusion that they can gatekeep change. You know what I'm saying? It's like people think that they can gatekeep somebody else's change. Like, change is for everybody. Okay? Peace is for everybody. Okay? Y'all talk about God. God is for everybody. All right, these are the same people that will beat the Bible down, baby, but don't want nobody to change. All right, don't want nobody to change. It's like, do you believe in the very God that you say you believe in? Because sometimes I feel like they don't, baby. Sometimes I feel like they go to the church on Sunday just to dress up. All right, just to dress up, baby. Because y'all said that God can change and reigns on the just as well as the unjust. But when it comes to Chrisean Rock, baby, God just ain't able to club foot, baby. Work it out. You know what I'm saying? God can't work none of this out. It's just impossible. All right, for change to happen in this situation. Okay, the people are giving up on the change, but we don't care what the people say. We don't care. All right, this is why you got to learn how to transmute energy, baby. Okay, but I do feel like there's this trans energy. Okay, I'm getting two things. Okay, so I'm getting like somebody was messing with a trans woman. Okay, or trans. It's some trans woman energy. Okay, and then I feel like it is a transfer of energy as well. Like there's a transfer of positive energy and peace when it comes to Chrisean Rock and this baby. Okay, there is a transfer of positivity and peace coming in to balance the energy around her and this baby, because all these people do online is send negative energy. Okay? Negative energy. You can get the hell up off here if you don't like the way that I talk. Oh, well, if you do like it, then you can stay. But if you don't, you get the hell off. Anyway, trans energy, and I love you either way, baby. Trans energy. Okay, there's some type of trans energy, y'all. Okay, there's some type of trans energy, baby. All right, I don't know who's sleeping with the trans women. Okay, but I'm getting somebody playing in the trans women's booty holes, baby. All right, I don't know what's going on with that. There's a connection of nature trying to come through. Okay, there's some type of these pictures I'm seeing, y'all. I can't take it. Why is the ancestors so messy? And people not gonna agree with this message either. I don't care. I don't care. Let me make it very clear for whoever feels like they may not like what I'm saying because I'm not agreeing. I wasn't created and sent here to agree with you. Okay, I wasn't sent here to agree with anybody. I have my own perceptions, what makes me unique and rare. And see, I know what real, genuine support and love look like because my granddaddy gave me real love. Okay, this is why I'm able to forgive people. Okay, and support people the way that I do because I got real love. Okay, I got that type of love that no matter what you did, you talked about it. Okay, and you will support. Okay, so that's how I rock. I know a lot of people need social media outlets to bash people and stuff. I don't really need that. Okay, I don't really need that because I'm emotionally intelligent and I know how to deal with my issues. And I've never been the type of person who like to bully others. I'm not really into that. Okay, now I'ma say what I gotta say. All right, and sometimes it might come off a certain way, and I'm okay with that. But that's what makes me Shanita. Okay, and that's the things that I love about myself. All right. I love it. I love that sometimes I'm on the opposite. I'm on the opposite end of everybody else. I love me against the world. That's when I know my real strength. And so I'm sorry if I offend anyone by not being not having the popular opinion. Okay, I can't be bought. I ain't that type of person. We got trust your intuition and teachable moment. Okay, yeah, and we also got grudge holder. Okay, yeah, the people are holding on to a grudge, man, and I get it. It's about a baby. It's a lot going on. Okay, I do feel like that there's somebody holding on to a grudge that is in opposition to Chrisean's growth, though. It's like somebody understands that keeping her in this light and keeping her in this space, okay, it benefits them. It's like somebody understands that man, it's hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. It's like somebody understands that the moment that Chrisean Rock gets therapy, sees her power, heal her baby, make better decisions about her baby. Because I'm telling you, as she heals her mind, she's gonna heal her baby. As she heals her mind, she is going to heal her baby. And somebody understands that the moment that she gets in her power and she heals her mind and her baby starts to develop and take those milestones that people say he is never going to reach. Okay? Because Junior is an example of how God actually works. I'm telling you. They understand that spiritually and they don't want this because they know that the moment she healed, that a part of her healing is exposing the trauma that she had with this person. I can't make this up. There's somebody that needs her to be this version of themselves so that they can play like they the good person. So that the light isn't put on them. But this change is coming whether they want it or not. And I feel like this person is fighting in opposition. Okay? This man, somebody got somebody else mouthpiece that they using while they hide behind the scenes is what I'm feeling like. You know what I'm saying? But somebody is going to be found as a part of this problem somewhere. Okay? But it's like somebody needs her attacked and beat down so that she can't change, so that their faults aren't brought out in the spotlight. I can't make this up. We got trust, intuition, and teachable moment. Okay, there's some type of teachable moment. Like I said, Chrisean's whole life is a teachable moment. Chrisean's whole life. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Um, Sorry about that for taking it the wrong way. I appreciate you, baby. All right. So teachable moment. Okay, her whole life is a teachable moment. Okay, she is being called to trust her intuition. And let me tell you, this video may be about Chrisean, but I'm telling you, this is just about life in general, y'all. There are some teachable moments coming in for all of us. Okay? For everybody. Okay? Because that's what we here to do. We here to learn. So trust your intuition. Okay? Trust your intuition at this time. When we see these people on these platforms, they are like bigger pictures of some of the things that we going through, and this is why we connect with them and we relate to them. It's just on a larger scale. Okay, so I look at these some of these celebrities and people that choose to put their life out there for everybody to see. Okay, I try to learn from their situations. I try to make better situations. And that's why I'm saying to people, allow Chrisean to show the change. Because she is influencing people who can relate to making the same mistakes. And the longer you keep sending this negativity and these mental attacks on her, these people don't get to see that they can change the neglect, that they can change. You're holding people back. Or you believe you got the power to do that. Okay, but I feel like this forward movement is coming in. All right, we gotta allow change, man. This what life is about. And guess what? If people want to fake they change, then that's on them. It's not our job to make people accountable for their lives. It's not. We don't own nobody. Just because somebody turn on a camera and put their life out there on display does not give you the right or the ownership over how they should operate in their lives. Worry about your life. And if you don't like what you see, turn it off. It's just that simple. But you can't control the narrative on other people's lives. Okay, and I don't care if you are media. I don't care if you are media. The universe don't care that you media. When you out here trying to control somebody else's narrative, you are putting like bad juju on yours. Because what you put out there, you are creating. So why you think you just talking about people and all that? You're going to start creating that energy in your own life. This is why I always, even if I give my opinion, I end on love and a positive note. Because that's the energy I want attached to me at the end of the day. So there are teachable moments in front of us, guys. Not only, in these social media spaces, you know what I'm saying? Not only in Hollywood, but in our real everyday lives, okay? So trust your intuition. Okay, someone got paid off and justice is coming in. Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Why the ancestors want to be messy today? Why do these daggone ancestors, man? Why do the ancestors want to do this messy stuff with me today? All right, why y'all? I'm talking about the baby. All right, and the people sending positivity to the baby. And here we go. Here we go. Some type of justice is coming in. Okay? Some type of justice. Some type of justice is coming in outside of, okay, the baby. All right? It's some other stuff going on, y'all. All right, there is some other stuff going on, and some type of justice is coming in. Okay, we got someone got paid off. Somebody got paid off about something. All right, somebody got paid off about something, and I feel like somebody who got paid off, they either about to talk about something. Oh, they paid somebody off in the justice system. Something is about to happen, y'all. Okay? I'm not gonna go into what's gonna happen, okay? Y'all don't even send me no cash apps to go deep into nothing. Alright, so you're getting the surface. Alright. Alright, hit the cash app if you want a deeper dive, baby. Alright? Hit the cash app, baby. Buy me a candle or something. All right, cause y'all be getting some free tea, baby. I ain't giving all the free tea up. Oh, there's some type of justice coming in. Somebody was paid off. All right, we got she the one. Oh my lord, we got she the one. All right, now listen. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's a female who got paid off. There's a female. Okay, I don't know if they've been paid off or they paid somebody off about something. I don't know if they've been paid. Oh, they paid somebody off. All right, but somebody been paid off, baby. And this justice is trying to come in. All right, commercial break. Coconut water, coconut water. He said he don't be following my orders. I treat that just like she my daughter. Who giving it up like this, y'all? With the tarot cards, ain't nobody giving it up like this. And a commercial, baby. Get you some coconut water, coconut water. All right, get you some coconut water. Okay, back to the show. I'm a mess, y'all. I'm a mess. Okay, somebody got paid off. All right, about something that deserves some justice. Okay, but I feel like justice is coming in. Okay, we got they walked over, but they limping back, baby. Okay, they walked over, but they limping back. I don't know. I don't know if this is about something happened. Okay, something physical happened is what I'm getting. Okay, and there's gonna be some justice for it. There's gonna be some justice for it, man. These pictures is wild, man. These pictures is wild. The ancestors, listen, y'all got to get somebody else to do with ancestors. I ain't doing it. I am not walking over and limping back for exposing no mess. All right, so something happened. Justice is about to come in for something that happened. It is a physical situation. All right, maybe somebody got bopped over the head. See where I'm going with it? Okay, I'm gonna pull these two cards and I'm gonna get up out of here. All right, and I'm gonna come back on and do a collective pull. Okay, this was supposed to just be a little quick um pull on Chrisean though. Okay, so we got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and we got the Temperance card. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I feel like with this piece, okay, that she is trying to create. All this is alleged too, baby. So it's alleged. I gotta protect myself. But I feel like with all this peace that's trying to come in, man, it's a lot of conflict and opposition to it. Okay, like I said, the people ain't rocking with her right now. Okay, the folks are mad about Junior's condition. And like I said, y'all got every right to feel how you want to feel. There's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of triggering, and there is a lot to go on. People feel like she ain't been accountable. Y'all get to feel how you want to feel. Okay, but at the end of the day, my whole thing is okay, her mental space, okay, I can't say this enough. Her mental space affects Junior's care. All right, so just remember that, man. But there's a lot of conflict, man. There's a lot of conflict behind them scenes, man. Okay, and I feel like somebody is trying to. I feel, man, my chest feel heavy. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of conflict going on. Okay? It's a, man, I'm talking about the exact opposite of happiness. All right? There is a lot of conflict. I'm getting on edge, okay? Something happened, man. Something happened behind them scenes, and it don't look good. Okay? It just don't look good. Okay? Justice is trying to come in. Now, I don't know if this is about her or somebody in opposition to her. Okay? But I feel like some type of justice is trying to come in about something. Okay? And I feel like spiritually, I feel like spiritually, this energy is trying to be combated with peace. Okay? You know, when you understand how energy works and you really get in these spaces where you learn about how to manipulate it, right? How to tip the scales, how to balance these scales. Cause I'm learning about it now. I'm studying the occult and stuff like that. Like, and people get scared about that, but do your research before you be afraid of stuff. Okay, it's natural to be afraid of things that you don't understand. Okay, but somebody understands. Somebody in her energy understands balance and manipulation of energy. And because look at this conflict, and but we got the temperance card though. That don't even make sense. Okay, how are you over here peaceful, but we got conflict? This satisfaction, okay, distress, okay, loss of friendships. We got all this loss and conflict. But then we got the daggone peace card. We got the balance and the peace and the equal and the compromise and the calm. Okay, something ain't adding up, man. Something is not adding up. Okay? I feel like, oh my goodness, man. I feel like on camera ain't what it is off camera, baby. All right, I feel like on camera, you know, when the camera go off, baby, it's a mess. Allegedly, in my opinion. Okay, it's a lot going on. Okay, but I do want to say this. My whole reason for making this video, it wasn't to support non accountability or like make excuses for people. Okay, because I believe in accountability. Accountability is really the only way that you can change. Okay, but okay, I wanted to add in the things that people don't think about, like the importance of environment, the importance of attachments, okay, the importance of what are you around spiritually when you are conceiving children, when you are making these children, okay, in which you are making these children in. Okay, you have got to. I'm telling you guys, it is important to understand soul attachments. Okay, soul attachments, how it all works. Okay, is going to affect your decisions. It's going to affect your downloads. It's going to affect your peace. Okay, so make sure that your attachments, especially when you're conceiving or carrying children, make sure that your attachments are positive. All right. I naturally just send love and light to everybody, even people who have done me wrong. So I'm just another type of being. All right. This is who I am. This is how because this is the energy I choose to live my life in. Okay, so just remember when you are attacking someone's mental with negativity and they have children, you are affecting the children by default. Okay, it's the Shanita frequency. Make sure you got your notifications on. I'm doing a blue moon reading tonight. Okay, I put out a post where I'm gonna go get my spring water, but I'm gonna do infusion water. Okay, I'm gonna get me a gallon of the spring water, sit it out in the moon tonight. So if you guys want to do that with me, okay, you're welcome to come. All right, we're gonna infuse this this water with the energy from the moon. Okay, you got to make sure that you get it uh from outside by the time the sun come, okay, because then it changes the energy. Okay, so if you wanna infuse your ooh if you wanna infuse your water with that blue moon energy, okay, I'm gonna put mine out tonight. I'm make sure I take a bath in it, I drink it all day, okay. This blue moon energy, oh, they do not want me to get that out, man. This blue moon energy is rare, y'all, and it's going to push your life forward. It's going to give you the energy that you need to push your life forward, okay? They said that this moon comes every 300 years or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to tap into the blue moon tonight at a.m. Okay, so make sure you're ready, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.